Prince Harry appeared visibly emotional in the High Court today. Tears welled in his eyes as he described the toll on his wife Meghan Markle. He told the judge that her life had been made an absolute misery. The Duke of Sussex gave evidence on the second day of his landmark privacy trial. He is one of several high-profile claimants suing Associated Newspapers Limited. The publisher of the Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday faces serious allegations. Harry claims the group used unlawful methods to obtain private information. These include phone hacking, blagging, deception and private investigators. He says such practices continued long after the 2011 phone hacking scandal. Under questioning from his barrister David Sherburne, Harry spoke from the heart. He explained how relentless media intrusion had destroyed Meghan's peace. Her life became an absolute misery because of what they did to her. The prince described daily scenes of fear and anxiety in their California home. Meghan avoids going out alone because photographers and reporters follow her. She checks every window before letting our children play in the garden. Harry recounted moments when Meghan suffered panic attacks and silence. She would wake up in the night convinced someone was watching us. Sleep became impossible. She felt hunted even inside our own house. He linked specific newspaper stories to illegally gathered material. One article revealed medical details from Meghan's pregnancy appointments. Another published exact timings of family trips that should have stayed private. These were not coincidences, Harry insisted with a trembling voice. They came from deliberate breaches of our privacy and security. His barrister handed him tissues when emotion briefly overwhelmed him. The court heard how Meghan had scaled back public appearances dramatically. She stopped many charitable engagements to protect her mental health. Harry said the constant surveillance had forced her into virtual isolation. Meghan is strong, but no one can endure this level of intrusion forever. She has lost friends, cancelled plans and changed routines endlessly. Every outing requires layers of security that most people cannot imagine. The prince also spoke about the impact on their two young children. Archie and Lilibet have grown up under a level of scrutiny he called toxic. They should be free to play and grow without fear of cameras. Harry rejected suggestions that he was exaggerating the harm done. He pointed out that Meghan had received professional psychiatric treatment. Doctors diagnosed severe anxiety directly linked to media pressure. The Duke described nights when Meghan cried quietly beside him. She asked me why the world hated her so much for simply loving me. Those words, he said, broke his heart more than anything else. Sherburne asked Harry why he continued this legal fight despite the pain. The prince replied that silence would only allow the behavior to continue. I do this for my wife, my children and for other families too. The courtroom remained hushed during much of Harry's testimony. Even security staff and clerks appeared moved by his raw honesty. Several journalists in the press bench took notes with unusual care. Outside the royal courts of justice, crowds gathered under grey January skies. Supporters held signs reading, "We stand with Harry Meghan." Counter-protesters carried placards accusing him of attacking press freedom. Associated Newspapers strongly denies all wrongdoing in the case. Their legal team will cross-examine Harry later this week. They argue that most stories came from legitimate sources and public events. The publisher has called the claims historic, speculative and unproven. They insist no evidence shows systematic unlawful information gathering. They also maintain that many allegations fall outside limitation periods. Harry's legal team counters that fresh evidence keeps emerging. Internal emails, receipts and witness statements are expected soon. They promise to prove long-term patterns of illegal conduct. The trial is one of several privacy actions Harry has pursued. He won substantial damages from Mirror Group newspapers in 2023. He settled another claim against News Group out of court last year. This current case is larger and more complex than previous ones. It involves multiple claimants including Elton John and Elizabeth Hurley. All accuse the male titles of similar invasive tactics over decades. Mr. Justice Nicklin presides over the lengthy hearing in Court 76. He has allowed the trial to proceed after rejecting early strikeout bids. The judge will decide whether unlawful activity actually occurred. Harry's testimony today has already shifted public perception noticeably. Social media trends show widespread sympathy for Meghan's suffering. Many users shared clips of the prince wiping tears from his eyes. British newspapers gave the story front-page coverage this evening. The Guardian wrote, "Harry in tears as he says Meghan's life is misery." The Telegraph noted, "Prince breaks down describing wife's torment." In the United States, the testimony dominated entertainment headlines. CNN and People magazine replayed excerpts throughout the day. Commentators described Harry's evidence as raw and heartbreaking. Meghan Markle followed proceedings from California with close attention. Friends say she watched live streams and spoke to Harry afterwards. She is proud of his courage but heartbroken to relive the pain. The couple's children remain shielded from the intense publicity. Archie and Lilibet are kept away from television and social media. A nanny and tutors help maintain normal routines at home. Harry's barrister has requested tighter reporting restrictions. He argues that further intrusion could worsen Meghan's condition. The judge will rule on those applications in the coming days. Tomorrow the defense begins its cross-examination of the prince. Questions are expected to challenge the strength of his recollections. Lawyers will probe dates, sources and the reliability of his claims. Harry has prepared extensively for this moment over many months. He reviewed thousands of pages of documents and witness statements. His team believes his evidence will withstand rigorous scrutiny. The trial is scheduled to last at least 8 more weeks. Further witnesses will follow Harry in the witness box. Each account could add new layers to this complex privacy dispute. Whatever the final judgment, today's testimony has left a deep mark. Prince Harry spoke not just as a claimant but as a husband in pain. His tears and words have humanized a story often reduced to headlines. The High Court in London has rarely seen such raw emotion. Harry laid bare the human cost of alleged unlawful journalism. He made it clear that for him and Meghan the stakes are personal. The world now waits to see how the defense responds tomorrow. Cross-examination will test every detail of Harry's powerful account. The outcome remains uncertain, but the prince's suffering is undeniable. An absolute misery, Those 3 words echo far beyond the courtroom. They capture years of anguish endured by Meghan Markle. Harry's voice cracked, but his message rang clear and strong. This trial is about more than damages or injunctions alone. It is about restoring peace to a family under siege. Harry fights not only for justice but for his wife's right to heal. As the sun set over central London, the court adjourned until morning. Harry left quietly through a secure exit surrounded by protection officers. His face showed exhaustion, resolve, and lingering sorrow. Tomorrow the legal battle resumes with fresh intensity. The prince will face tough questions designed to undermine his story. Yet today he spoke truth as he sees it, painful, honest, and unforgettable. The High Court case continues to grip global attention. Prince Harry's tearful evidence has set the tone for weeks ahead. Meghan's life, he said, became an absolute misery. Those words will linger long after the trial